Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna bring you another video, and this video is a little different to what I've done before, but let's get started. Okay, so for today's video I will be distressing my brother's black jeans. It's probably been the first time that I ever do this. I know I've done it on my jeans or on my shorts, but it's the first time I'm actually gonna do it. I have my little kit here, I have my little scissors, and I also have tape. Now on the jeans, what you want to do is if you want a knee cut, you have to measure the knee. Let me get to it. You got to measure the knee, the top of the knee and the bottom of the knee. As you can see, we kind of made like creases, and we're gonna do a cut here and a cut here, and it'll just gradually cut right here. And then on the other leg, we're going to do two little cuts, which is going to be cut one and cut two, kind of like give it that box look right here. And then I might just puncture like a hole or two right up here. Now the only thing you need obviously is a person who will let you do your jeans, because ripping jeans sounds easy, but it can be really hard. I mean, if you don't like how it comes out, like there's no turning back. And so I'm like super nervous. So I'm going to do the little cuts first. What I'm going to use is my tape, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to switch the camera, that way you can see everything that I'm doing, and you know, hopefully everything comes out good. Oh my god, I don't think I want to cry now. Whew, okay. Hopefully everything comes out good. I know distressing jeans is really easy, but it can be really picky. Oh, also maybe another thing you're going to need is tweezers, because you have to take out like little strands of the denim that comes out. So keep those handy, and let me show you the camera in another. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna be ripping the denim. You need tape, one of the closing, how do you call these? I know what they're called in Spanish, but I don't know what they're called in English. They help like the fabric puck out, or if like you need to restitch something, or they unstitch things. Yeah, it's this right here. And if someone wants to rob you, you could just stab them with this little thing. I don't know why you would have it in handy, but you can use that as that too. You need tweezers to take out the little strands of the denim, and obviously scissors. I used these pins as a mark, but you can also just use tape, or you can use like other pins that you have in an accessorized box. You don't really need to use these, but I use those right now. So what I'm going to do is just grab this tape right here, and I don't want it to stay on the fabric like badly, so I'm just going to like take it and pass it through my hand for a little bit, and take off the marking before I leave it right there. That way mark 1 is right here, so you want to take that out, and as you see, there's the mark right there. You could put these pins, just save them, you know, everybody needs them when your dress is falling or whatever. And then you're going to take another smaller piece of tape. I think I'm going to cut them the same measurement as the tape, so I'm just going to do that one more time, see? And if you have hairs, I feel bad for you, because that hurts. Okay, so I'm going to unpin this right here. As you see, I have the tape on my thumb before I let go of the pin completely. I'm going to put this right there. I'm going to cut right there. Boom. And there's the two cuts right there. I'm going to put these back. Okay, you're going to grab your scissors. I am a lefty, so if you're a right person, you'd have to grab them obviously with your right, but if I do it with my right, I would probably cut the whole jean off. So you're going to stick your hand right under there, and then I'm going to cut a little bit between this. So with your scissors, you kind of got to puncture a hole in it a little bit, just so you can cut. I'm going to shove my hand in there a little more, kind of hold that in. You grab your scissors, put them back in that little hole that you just punctured. Alrighty, and then cut it don't have to be a small cut. It can be a large cut. It can be a medium cut. It could be whatever you want it to be. Just remember that once you cut, you can't go back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this bottom, take this off right here. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut straight. Now that I got the cut, I'm just gonna cut. You might want to be careful because sometimes denim can fool you and it'll, see, that's, I'm glad that's like a perfect cut. Let me take off this piece of tape here. There we go. And there's that cut. Obviously, the first time it's gonna look like you just done cut a hole in your jeans, but that's okay because you're gonna wash it and you're gonna dry it, and it'll pull these little strands out. If you see right here, these little strands of denim. And you can rip them out if you want to too, but I really wouldn't. I mean, I would just leave maybe this little flick right here. That way it can start kind of cutting on its own. We're going to cut the little one. Let me put this right here as well. And I'm going to go ahead and cut like under, but then I'm going to do like a little extra cut here. That way it will look pretty decent. So what are you going to do? Again, puncture that hole in there. Alright, and then cut. Yeah. Y'all guys, let me know if y'all ever cut someone else's jeans. It's so, like, it could be so terrifying. But for some reason my brother has faith in me, so alright. And there's the hole right here. As you can see, my little fingers are right there. And I'm just going to pull off this piece of tape. And what I'm going to do is put it right underneath that big cut. And I'm going to just do a little extra one. That way when it goes in the dryer, like, it looks super cool. So you just go like that. Because that is a lot of denim between each other. So, let's see. Grab your scissors. Now it might be a little harder to puncture the hole since you already have a loose denim. There we go. And then just cut away. Make sure you don't cut your fingers because you're going to need those. That is a very important utensil for everyday use. Okay, so right now I'm currently cutting the other side. As you can see here, I already started. And I'm just going to slip my hand in here again and kind of grab on. You want to grab on with your pinky to this other side of the jean, just where it won't go all over the place. I mean, it's pretty simple, and it's a really good style. I really like it. Some people do, some people don't. It's just, I don't know, it's just optional. So here's this rip, and we're going to go ahead and leave that. We're going to go a little higher. Our hand a little higher, and now let's go to this next strip right here. Okay, and it kind of looks sideways because I'm a left-handed person, and if I put the camera on the left side, like, it didn't want to work. And then I tried centering it, and it didn't want to work either. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put it angled. Alright, so you're just going to dip your scissors back in there and make sure you hear it rip and clip onto it really good. You don't want to do on the knee, like right where the knee is, because that's where you bend the most. And once you start bending, like, it's going to rip your whole jean in a different way. And it's not going to look as pleasant as you want it to. You can put like a slit between the bottom and the top, like right here. It will still be okay. But other than that, I think that should be okay. So we're going to go ahead and take our tapes off. I'm going to go ahead and put my scissors down. You can see they're right here. Okay. And I'm just going to grab this tape and take that off. And just grab the other tape on the other side. You can use anything. You can use pens. You can use anything. I just thought tape was just more realistic to do. Okay, now let me go ask the man where exactly. I'm just going to use these tapes to kind of guide me, to kind of make sure that these rips are even. And this rip finished here, so that should be good. Now let's see where this other rip finished. This one's a little longer. Let me see. Put that right there. And I think I made one rip smaller. So I'm just gonna finish the rip right there. As you can see, it didn't reach all the way. So I'm just gonna grab this right here and just give it another small snip till I hit the tape. I hit it right there. And there you go. And that's all you gotta do now. All you gotta do is put it in the washer and the dryer and let it dry, and then you should be done. Now, if you don't like the way it looks after the dryer and the washer, you could always sandpaper it, and just do that as well.